Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Tracy Heimbuck, Senior Leader at Epicure. And I think we'll just wait a second here or two to see if anybody hops on. If you hop on, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from, who invited you. We're so excited you're here. First off, I want to thank our host who has invited all of you to join in, or maybe somebody on here you're a friend with and they invited you to check out Epicure. So a little bit about Epicure. We are a brand new company to the US as of about a year and a half ago, but we're based out of Canada and we've been around for 23 years. So we are really solid direct sales business out of Canada that, like I said, launched in the US, and we have just been taking off like crazy. People do not cook, or they don't know how to cook, or they are too busy to cook, and that's where Epicure comes in. So, excuse me, a little bit about Epicure. We really have this awesome motto, good food real fast. So we help busy people get dinner to the table or breakfast or lunch, but really we highlight a lot of those busy parents or busy families that need a quick, easy meal, but they also want it to be affordable and healthy. So I know some of you may have mentioned some of your dinner time dilemmas as being stuck in a rut. Maybe you just make the same 4 or 5 meals every week. You're bored with cooking. You don't want to think about it. Or maybe you're just so busy that that's the last thing you want to think about. Or you're just culinary challenged. A lot of those were me before Epicure. So what I love about Epicure is we provide an easy plan with some of our meal solutions, our meal kits, and our meal planning programs, along with some time-saving cookware. So 80% of our products are food and 20% are cookware. So we really just provide those cookware products that help you make a meal quick and easy. So tonight we are going to be highlighting our Good Mexican Real Fast. This is our digital print out of our Good Mexican kit. We also have a few others. We have Good Greek, we have Good Asian, and we've had some other ones in the past, and sometimes they come out with new ones in our new catalog. So I love this kit. It comes with 4 products. So you get our Poco Picante salsa, which I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit here. You get our easy fajita seasoning. You get our delicious guacamole. And you get our brand new product, you get 2 enchilada seasonings. So these are our meal solution packs. They come in a pack, a set of 3 when you order them individually, or we have them in meal kits and in the meal planning guide. So you'll see that in a little bit here. But tonight we're gonna be making our fajitas. So we are going to start by cooking our chicken and our peppers and our onions to make our fajitas, but we're gonna do it a little bit different. We're gonna be cooking in the microwave. And some of you may be thinking, you're gonna cook chicken and vegetables in the microwave, and you know what, you guys, we're gonna cook them together. So this is our multi-purpose steamer. If you have a steamer and you're watching, please let us know what you love to cook in it. We have so many different things that you can use this to cook with. But before I share some of those, I just want to get started on cooking the fajitas. So I have already cut up in here 1.5 pounds of chicken. I've got some onions and I've got some yellow peppers because I had 1 yellow pepper and I had 1 red pepper on hand, so that's what I used. So I am going to add to this another pepper. I'm going to cut this red pepper, and I like to share the way I cut this pepper because every time I do it, I get a lot of, oh my gosh, that's the best way I've ever seen to cut a pepper. So be watching as I cut this, but I'm gonna be using one of our kitchen tools that I love. This is our Prep Pro chef knife. It comes with a sheath to protect the blade. It has a round edge so you don't poke yourself. Have any of you cut yourself with those sharp knives that just have the little pointy edge? I know I have. and it's super sharp. It's ceramic and it holds a sharp edge for 2 to 5 years, so you never have to sharpen it. One of the things too that I love, it has a 1-year warranty, so if anything happens with it, just let me know and I can get it replaced for you. So I'm going to also be using our cutting board here. This is our double-sided grip cutting board, so you can cook veggies on one side, flip it over and cook, cut your protein on the other side. And it's got these little grips here to help you from having the board slip around. All right, so cutting this pepper. I have always loved watching how people cut peppers because they all do it a little bit different. And it's just funny to me. I don't know why, but I think I've seen so many people cut peppers that I'm kind of like, oh, I wonder how they're gonna cut that. So anyway, I cut the top and the bottom off, and then I cut right next to one of the little veins here. Just slice straight down, and then you just literally cut along and roll it out and cut all of the inside out here. And of course, I'm making this one a little bit more difficult. But you get everything off all in one piece, typically. And you've got this pepper just all rolled out where you can do real nice slices, and you're not wasting any of the pepper. I've seen so many peppers, and I don't know why, this is just something that stands out in my mind. I guess because I cook with peppers a lot, and I don't like to waste them because they can be kind of expensive. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut this all up into slices and add it here to our meat and our peppers and our onions. And you guys, it only took me like 5 minutes to cut up the chicken and the onions and the other pepper. It's super quick. It doesn't take much prep time. We really stand by our raw to ready in 20 minutes or less when using our multi-purpose steamer. And if you don't have a microwave, or maybe you're just not a big fan of cooking in the microwave, that is perfectly fine. You do not have to use our multi-purpose steamer to cook these meals. In fact, a lot of our recipes come with multiple ways to cook it. So in the steamer, or you could use our sheet pan and sheet pan liner to cook sheet pan fajitas. We also have an amazing wok where you could cook this all in the wok too. So that's a whole nother cooking demo in the wok, but it is amazing. It's a ceramic coated wok. It heats evenly. It's got all these awesome features. So make sure you check that out in the catalog. But I do want to share the sheet pan liner because this will save you from having to use tinfoil, parchment paper. You can literally get a couple of these and you will use it all the time, and you will save so much on waste. But it's got this nice little lip here. So you can cook all your chicken or your veggies or whatever you want to do, but it holds the liquids, and then you have easy cleanup, which is great. And you don't have that caked on, burnt on pieces from the food that you're cooking. So, all right. So we have our multi-purpose steamer with our peppers, our onions, our chicken. We are now going to take our fajita seasoning. And one of the things that I love about all of our seasonings is they are super clean. If you've not seen yet, go back into some of the party posts here, but you'll see this never ever list. And this is just a list of everything we will never have in our seasoning blends or cook meal solutions and any of our food. So some of the ones I like to touch base on that people are allergic to are artificial colors, sweeteners, gluten. There's never gluten in any of our products. We are a completely tree nut free, and no peanuts as well. So you guys, there's so many things on here. So definitely check that out. If you have any allergies, please comment here and let me know so I can make sure that we get you taken care of. All right, so I'm gonna open this guy here. Oh, and this is a new one. So I love sharing this. Another thing is Epicure does not skimp on their seasoning blends. So how many of you guys have got your seasoning from the store and it's filled maybe to like the paper line here? This is gonna be completely full to the top, so much so that you need to be careful when you actually take your tablespoon and take it out. So you can see there, it's all the way up to the top. I'm gonna take our 4-in-1 measuring spoon. I got a pepper on the floor that I keep stepping on. This is our 4-in-1 measuring spoon. It's got a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon, and there's a little notch here with a 1/4 teaspoon. So literally all in one, which is amazing. And I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons because I did 1.5 pounds. The recipe, which is, the recipe is in our meal planning guide, and I'll show you guys this a little bit when I get this in the microwave. So I've got 2 tablespoons there. I'm gonna add another tablespoon. These fit great right into our jars too. So if you have that awkward shaped measuring spoon, if it doesn't fit into things and you're spilling it out everywhere, this is great for that too. So the other thing is it's a great space saver. So you've got all of your measuring spoons in one, and you don't have to search all over to try to find the one that you're looking for. I don't know about you guys, but I used to have a drawer full of multiple measuring spoons, and I never could find, of course, the one that I needed. So, you know, maybe it was lost, or maybe it got down the garbage disposal. Who knows? It has gone missing. It's gone to whoever steals those little guys. And then you buy a whole nother set because you just need the tablespoon. Who can relate to that, you guys? All right, so I've got all the seasoning on here. I'm gonna separate our chicken a little bit. Set that down, and we're gonna put the lid on and get this in the microwave. And we're gonna cook this for, I'm gonna start with 6 minutes. The recipe calls for 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll get this going. And I'll take it out and then I'll check it, just make sure that everything's cooked, maybe stir it up and add another minute or so. Everybody's microwave is a little different, so you just need to know what, you need to kind of test it out. So if the wattage is, like I think ours is a 900 watt, so mine's kind of in the middle. If it's higher, add less time. But what's really cool is our steamer comes with a cheat sheet like this that gives you all of the different things that you can cook in it, and a guide. So for instance, rice. So 1 cup of rice with 2.5 cups of water. Put this little tray on top of it, cook it in the microwave for 15 minutes, and you get perfectly cooked rice, you guys. It's amazing. So I do rice and quinoa. I've done a whole rotisserie chicken in 20 to 25 minutes. Let's see, vegetables. You can use this little tray. You put meat on the bottom, veggies on the top, so multi-purpose again. Popcorn is another thing. You can cook 1/2 cup of popcorn in there and it fills the whole steamer up. So it's amazing. So you get this little guide with it, but you also can go to my website and click on recipes, and we have a recipe finder, plus we have all these meal planning guides. So this particular kit, I believe, is $29.95, and it comes with all of those seasonings that I told you about. Plus it comes with our recipe guide here. I don't know about you, I like to print my recipes out. But it also shows you 5 ways to use each different product. So 5 ways to use the guacamole, the enchiladas, the poco picante, of course, and the fajitas. So not only do you get the 5 ways to use each one, you also get some multi-purpose steamer tips. We're gonna use this citrus press in a minute so you can see how that works. It gives you some tips and care and use on that. And then we get to our recipes. So easy chicken fajitas. You've got 10-minute salsa chicken, quick burritos, enchilada chicken zoodles, which you wouldn't have to use zoodles, but that's just a healthier version. Mexican frittata, sweet potato enchilada soup, and it just goes on and on, you guys. So there's Tex-Mex burrito bowl and sheet pan fajita dinner. So lots of options. This comes with our Good Mexican setup with the seasonings, or you can buy as a bundle and save, where you get our citrus press, which I'm going to show you that with our guacamole and salsa in a second, and the multi-purpose steamer. So make sure you watch or look back through the post there's an image that shows that whole bundle all together. Or when you go to the catalog, go to Good Food or Meal Kits, and you'll be able to find that. All right, so the salsa. Again, this was so easy. I just whipped it up beforehand. We had it already, so I didn't want to make another one. We have this in our fridge all the time. It's 1 can of diced tomatoes of your choice. We just happen to like the fire roasted salsa style diced tomatoes, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of poco picante, depending on how spicy you like your salsa. Super easy, whip it up. This is our 4-cup prep bowl. I love it. It's a perfect size for mixing salsa or dips or whisking eggs up. Really lots of uses for it. I also take my salads to work in that, so it's a really great versatile one. All right, guacamole. I've already cut up here 2 avocados, and just a little tip too with avocados, I had one that was perfectly ripe and the other one that was not ripe or real close. So all I did is I turned the oven on to 400, popped it in there for 10 minutes, and then it just softened it up and popped it right out. So just a little tip. So with this, we are going to use our guacamole seasoning. And again, on the side of our jars, there's always a recipe or 2 and instructions on how to use it. So this calls for 3 tablespoons. Grab our 4-in-1. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons here to our guacamole. The other thing too is it gives options of other ways to use it. So I use this all the time in my tuna salad. I love it. It's so good. It's great with seafood, fish, eggs, rice. This would be good if you just wanted like a Mexican rice. You could just add a tablespoon of that to the rice as you're cooking it. Just give it a little added flavor. Tuna sandwiches, it's a really, really good versatile seasoning blend. So we've got our guacamole seasoning. Now we're just gonna add half of a lime, and this is where the citrus press comes in handy. So I love, love, love the citrus press. First off, it's solid metal. It's really, really durable, but it's got a spot, the green spot for limes and the yellow for lemons. Plus it opens really wide. I like to show my old one because I hated this one. I would open it and that's as far as it got. And if my lime was too big, I could not get it in there. And it was like, it drove me crazy. Plus it's plastic, so I'm not a big fan of using plastic anymore. I try to use glass or metal when possible, so. All right, so we're gonna take our lime, we're gonna put this in here. And sometimes if your limes are too big, just put it in the lemon side too. So take our lime, we're gonna squeeze all of the juice out of that 1/2, which is awesome because you don't waste, again, any of your lime, and it just flips it inside out, like so. And it gets all the juices out of there. And then I take this and I rub the inside of my sink with it. It's just kind of a natural disinfectant. So there we have that. I'm gonna come back to the guacamole, but I wanna take out the chicken and the peppers and just check this. So coming back to the steamer, just a little tip, the little steam vents here, you wanna be facing away from your fingers, and it's got these nice little handles. It gets hot, but not too hot to touch, unless you're cooking something like, that takes a long time to cook. So for instance, speedy lasagna, that is a recipe you can find, and you literally have lasagna that is fantastic in 18 minutes. You guys, it's amazing. So anyway, you're gonna open your steamer away from you just to help prevent any steam going right into your face. Love me a facial, but not this kind. So, all right, so here you guys go. You can probably see that. So what I was talking about earlier with cooking chicken in the microwave, I'm sure we've all reheated chicken or defrosted chicken and you get those little rubbery edges and it's disgusting. What's awesome about our steamer is it actually kind of becomes like this little oven of itself. The microwave heats up the steamer, and then the natural fluid or liquid that's in the chicken or the meat, whatever you're using, or the vegetables, heats up and creates a steam, which cooks everything in here super fast. And what that does is it seals in all those nutrients and vitamins and minerals and creates the healthiest way to cook, actually. So Harvard did a study on the healthiest way to cook, and anything that you can steam, cook, and fast is the healthiest because it does that. It seals in all those vitamins and minerals. And I know if you've probably experienced this, but if you've cooked broccoli on the stovetop and you boiled it, all of the water turns green because all those good vitamins and minerals are leaching out, and you're not retaining those in the vegetables and everything. So this is really, really healthy for you to use and cook in. Plus it's BPA safe. There's no harmful chemicals that are going to leach into your food. It's FDA approved silicone, super, super safe for you. So I'm gonna add 1 minute. Like I said earlier, I like to just kind of stir it and then add another minute just to make sure everything's evenly cooked. And then when I get it out, I'll show you how we're gonna plate this up. All right, so we've got back to our guacamole, lime juice and all the seasoning blend of our guacamole to make that amazing guacamole seasoning flavor. And we're just gonna use this little guy here. This is our meat separator, but I like to use it, I like my guacamole a little thicker. And so I like to use this to chop up and crush up or mush up my guacamole, but also for like tuna salad, egg salad, ground meat, anything like that. So the other thing too is ground meat. You can cook ground meat from frozen in the multi-purpose steamer. So let's say you just forgot to take something out to defrost. It's okay. Grab the ground meat out of your freezer, put it in the microwave for 5 minutes, take it out, use the separator here to finish, to just kind of separate it. Add another 5 minutes if you're doing taco seasoning or whatever you're making. Just add the seasoning then, and you're good to go. All right, so I'm just gonna scoop off the remaining guacamole. Don't wanna waste a single bit of this. I love this. I will take this guacamole and use it all week. I will do like a open-faced egg sandwich with some guacamole on it. Or we'll obviously eat it tonight with our fajitas. Or just a little healthy dip with some carrots and celery or whatever you like to eat. So very, very healthy for you and makes a lot too. So there we have it. There's our guacamole. Absolutely amazing. The fresh lime and all those seasonings that are in there just really brings out the flavor, and it is so good. All right, so we're gonna take this back out. And before I open this, I'm gonna get something else going here. I like black beans with my fajitas and my tacos and burritos. So this is our rectangular steamer. It's perfect for side dishes. If you're a family of two, just making like 2 pieces of chicken in here, chicken breast or chicken thighs, whatever you like to cook. And asparagus fits perfectly, any vegetable. One thing you don't want to cook in here is your rice and quinoa and those kind of things, because it will boil over because it's not deep enough. So that's just a little tip. So I've got black beans in here. I'm just going to put this in the microwave for a minute and our black beans are done. I've already rinsed and drained those. And let's go back to make sure you guys can see this. There we go. So there we go, you guys. We have our chicken fajitas literally in 7 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to prep the veggies and the onions and everything. Beforehand, I just want to take a piece out here and show you. Sorry, they're all sticking together. Let's separate those. But it is literally like super moist, not rubbery. I just love it. The only thing I would add, and this is one I always remember, is when I taste it, all of our products are super low sodium to no sodium. In fact, our fajita seasoning has no sodium at all. So I always add a little bit of salt. And my favorite one, I have it right out on the counter because we use it all the time, is our herbed garlic salt. And it comes with a grinder on it. And what's awesome too is that when you run out, you can buy the refill and just refill this. We have regular salt, regular sea salt, herb garlic. Oh, why did I take it off? I wanted to show you the grinder. We have pepper too, so we have a lot of options, so check those out. This grinder comes off, and what's really cool is that you can put it on our other jars. So if you wanted to grind up some poco picante, or maybe we have minced garlic, there's lots of different things that we have that would be great to just take this, add a little grinder to it. And I like to add just a little bit of salt because this does not have any sodium in it at all. So I'm gonna add this back. It's just family here. And stir up the seasonings here. This looks so good. All right, our black beans are done. Take those out too. So you can see, all ready to go. I'm gonna add a little bit of lime. I don't normally do this, but since I have the extra lime, I'm gonna add a little bit of lime to our chicken fajitas just to give it a little added flavor as well. This lime is just on the verge of being a little too big for this side. Not all of it. I might add a little bit to our salsa too. Stir that back up. All right, so there's a couple ways that you could plate this. Depends on how you like to eat your fajitas. I have here just a really good low carb whole wheat fajita that I like to use just because I'm trying to be really careful and conscious about calories. If you are gluten-free, get the corn tortillas. That obviously if you're gluten-free, you're gonna know what to get, but those are a great option for gluten-free. I love these though. I've been using these for a while. There's only 2 net carbs in it, so 12 grams of 12 grams of carbohydrates, 10 grams of fiber, 45 calories for one. So really good healthy option. That's what I like to use. My family, the rest of them are just going to use whatever other tortillas I have. Or you can just take romaine lettuce. I like to layer it, 2 lettuce leaves here, and then just start layering on. I'm going to set that there for now. Grab these are our grip and grab tongs. I love this. We have a whole utensil set that is amazing. They come with the silicone coating, just like this coating here. So again, completely food grade safe silicone. They're also safe temperatures up to 425 degrees. So you can take this steamer and put it into the oven as well. And you know, crisp up the top of something, or our sheet pan is safe. The silicone is safe up to 425 degrees. Cooking or sauteing on the stovetop, this works great too because it's not gonna melt because it's safe up to really high temperatures. So I'm gonna just make a couple here, show you guys how this looks, and tell you if you're brand new to Epicure, the best place to start, honestly, I think is with the Good Mexican kit here, because you get the steamer and all the food and the recipe guide that I was showing you earlier. So it's just a really good starting point. If you already have the steamer, you can also get our meal, just the seasonings and the meal guide as well. Or you can buy everything individually too. So that's a great option as well. But it's a great option. It's kind of a savings if you buy as a bundle. Just buy a few bucks, not a whole lot, but it is a savings. All right, so there we go, you guys. Good Mexican Epicure meal, fajitas in minutes. Gotta love it. We make this often as we're heading out the door, and I forgot my black beans. Gotta add those. Whoop! You could also do like a little salad and just top it that way too. So there you have it. There's our good easy fajitas, good Mexican easy fajitas. Something else I want to share with you too is every month we have a 30-day meal plan guide. It comes again with this great big guide of how to, I'll show you this in a second when I can set this basket back down. But it comes with recipes for 30 days, a grocery list for week by week. All of these different meal solutions come with it. a variety of some seasoning blends to make it all come together. And like I said, it's all laid out for you in this guide. It's a savings of about, I think it's a savings of about $15 when you buy it as a bundle. But it comes with prep tips here for Sunday, which a lot of us, Sunday's a great day to prep your meals, and when you're better prepared, you're gonna eat healthier. There's your monthly guide for the whole month at a glance, kind of an at a glance look. And then there's your grocery list for week 1. And I always shop my freezer and my pantry, so I don't shop them, but I make sure I check what I have on hand and just try to use what I have on hand. And then the rest of this is just recipes to get you through for the week and the coming days. So they do that week by week, 30 days of meals. It's typically $89.95. So like I said, it's a savings of about, I think it's around $12 to $15 savings. So that's great. And then if any of you need a good fundraising program, we have these amazing little boxes. It's a super easy fundraiser. You sell one of these and you get 40% back. So typically my people who like to do fundraising, they have a goal of selling like 100 of these. Each of the people that are participating want to sell like 10 each. But 40% back, you guys, that is amazing. I've not seen any direct sales company do something like that. And it comes with meal solutions. We've got taco, it's our top selling ones. Pulled chicken, sweet and sour stir fry, mac and cheese, which is amazing. Southern bake, which is kind of like your healthy version of shake and bake. And then of course, a dessert of chocolate pudding. And if you have kids, they will love this. And if you have kids that are dairy-free, this is a good option for them because you can use almond milk or nut milk or oat milk, whatever you like. All right, you guys, that is it. Meals done easy, super quick. And I hope that you found something that would help you with this meal that we did tonight in this meal kit. But there is so much more to see, you guys. Make sure you go back, check out the posts. We have the meal plan guides in there. We have the cookware in there. We have recipes and dips and desserts and so many different things. Like I said, 80% of our products are food, 20% are cookware, and they all come together to help make your life a lot easier and a lot less stressful. So if any of you are interested in maybe ordering tonight off of your host party, the best way to do that is just look for the link in her group and you can go on there and shop. And if you saw there was a lot that you would like to have, maybe your wish list is bigger than your budget, let's host a party. These are super fun. We can find a fun theme for you. And our host rewards are amazing. And plus, if you book off of this party, you'll get a $20 booking credit and our host gets an extra half off item. So that's awesome. And then lastly, what I did here tonight is super fun and easy. I cook for my family and I get paid to do it. And I get to share with other people how easy this can be and also help them out. So I would love to talk to you a little bit more about what it looks like to be an Epicure consultant. Super easy and really affordable. Our kit price is $99 and sometimes we have some specials with that too. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. Make sure you refresh your screen, check the remaining posts, and go back and check out all the posts that we have in here so you can learn more. There will be a few more posts coming over the next few days. So thank you so much and take care. Thank you.